All right, ladies and gentlemen, the next two songs are from Malcolm from the North's new album, The Wanderer. It's not out yet, so it's exclusive.
If only I could be so grossly incandescent.
I'm from the Great White North, right? Like up above the States? Yeah. The big landmass that the rest of the world hates?
Yeah.
We're like above that. Fucking north, I guess. The big patch of trees where everybody's bored to death. We're just chilling up here, sipping syrup, playing hockey. Before we learn to walk, we can cross-check properly. Just rocking plaid jackets. Chainsaws, we operate them right. Fucking A-right we do, bud. We cut our weight in firewood. Every 20 minutes or so, smoke break. And if the Leafs make the playoffs, I'll fucking jump in the lake. Fucking buddy comes over to my place the other night and he's like, "You wanna go out for a rip?" And I was like, "Fucking right." Yeah. So we hop in the truck and hit the mud and I was like, "Oh, fuck yeah, bud." Just out for a rip, are you, bud? Just out for a rip. just out for a rip. I come from the land of the polite, where shit's covered in ice. And when I'm down in the States, they're like, you're too fucking nice. Like, yeah, we got manners, but fucking buddies still fight and fucking swear and fucking drink all night. Like this one time, me and fucking Buddy are out having a dart, and fucking Buddy burns a hole in my coat. And I was like, fuck, bud, because the coat was pretty new, right? And he's like, fuck you. So I put his head in a snowbank and just started fucking feeding him the right left. Like fucking boom, boom, boom. Got enough yet? And he's like, okay, fuck, chill out, shit. So I pulled him out of the snow and we went out for a rip. Yeah, just out for a rip, are you? Fuck yeah, just out for a rip. Fucking right. Just out for a rip, are you? Fuck yeah, just out for a rip. Fucking right. Just out for a rip, are you? Fuck yeah, just out for a rip. Fucking right. Just out for a rip, are you? Fuck yeah, just out for a rip. Fucking right.
Good morning. How is everybody on this rainy Sunday? Maybe it's not raining where you're at. Hopefully that's the case. Unless you like the rain, then I hope it's raining. It's probably the best intro I'll ever do. Hello everybody, welcome to the morning Wake and Bake. My name is Broski. I'm here by myself because I pissed off Lolly. Just pretend okay, well, I'm here with Lolly. Hi, I'm Lolly. Eric, you're so cool. I'm so lucky to be on this show with you. You're so cool. Next time she'll show up on time. We're having fun today, boys. It's as I said, it's a gloomy, rainy Sunday here, but you know me, I don't like the sun, so I'm all right. I'm enjoying myself. Got a nice cup of coffee, about halfway done, so the break will probably come earlier than normal. Because even though all I do is sit here and talk into a microphone, occasionally clicking things, all right, switching scenes and whatnot, I get very tired and I need a break. Yeah, see? No, well, Lolly's in the chat. She's having a little bit of a PC issue this morning. That's personal computer, not politically correct. And apparently I'm supposed to pretend like she's here. But I don't feel like being mean to myself. And that's what I would have to do. I'm deafened, so I wouldn't even know if she wasn't here. So I'll just leave the Discord on so we can hear her come in here to this call like a bat out of hell. But I hope everybody's having a good weekend so far. Hope you enjoyed yourself. I watched a lot of sports yesterday. My testosterone is still through the roof. Had the UFC event on the left. Had some good old hockey on the right in August. I never thought earlier this week I uttered the sentence, hey, the playoffs are starting tomorrow in fucking August. Never thought that would happen, but 2020 doesn't make any sense, so why not? Hi, Paola. Paola gets a special hello for all the fine work that she does on Twitter. God bless. Yeah, so that was the testosterone. I barely slept because the testosterone was just pulsing through my body. I wanted to bench press stuff all night, but managed to finally get to sleep. Had a decent night's sleep, and now we're here for the show. So there you go. You're all up to date with my goings on. I'll continue wasting your time until Lolly gets here and have somebody to talk to, and I'm not just sitting here in my room talking to myself like a fucking lunatic. But I would probably do that whether or not the computer was on or not. So might as well. Did the Habs won? We'll get to the Habs and the have-nots. We'll get to them soon. I'm waiting for Lolly to get here before we talk about hockey. I know how much Lolly loves talking to me about hockey, especially when the Pittsburgh Penguins play against the Montreal Canadiens. She really loves talking to me when that happens. So we're just going to wait. We're just going to wait for Lolly. And if she doesn't show up, then we'll just blame her for this show going south. Just going straight down the tank. I can't talk for 2 hours straight. I'm old, all right? I'll have a heart attack. I'll have a heart attack and die. Live on air. Maybe I'd get views. Then at my funeral, people would show up and be like, oh, he's just faking death for views. Show us the dead body. We need to see the dead body or he's faking it for views. Fucking bitch. That would probably happen. More absurd things than that have happened before, so I could totally see that. You know, my mom's there sitting there crying. Well, maybe not crying her eyes out. Maybe just like a single tear. Like a Native American who sees you littering. And they're like, I don't believe her. I think this is all fake. he faked his death for views, and he went to all this trouble. Staged funeral. He did it. That's me. I'll be the fake funeral guy. Maybe I should go, and then I'll just go on Twitch like 2 years later, and everybody will have forgotten, because that's how the internet works, right? That's how it works. Latest video is out. It's the story, the rise and fall of Rick Cataldo, co-founder of A Matter of Pride, which is an LGBT-focused wrestling promotion out of New York City. New York City? Yes, New York City. Fascinating story of a guy who kind of turns into everything he used to hate. So if you haven't checked that out, be sure to check that out after the show. Unless Lolly doesn't show up, and then I don't blame you. Then you can just leave and go watch the video. That's fine. This is Lolly's show anyway. I'm just here because I press the buttons. So if you guys want to leave because Lolly's not here right now, because she's probably just sitting there giggling with her headset on. La, ha, ha, ha. Listen to him. He's got so much more time left to go. He's just sitting there. Ha 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 ha. But God bless. She'll be. We can't help it. Technical issues. Oh! Hi. Ah! Holy shit, I literally just clicked over to the Discord. I'm like, is she here yet or something? I'm running out of things to say. Oh, thank God. I've never been so happy to hear your voice.
I'm so sorry.
Oh.
I'm so sorry. There was something really messed up going on.
Let me just take a moment so I can appreciate
I should probably restart it more often.
Yes, you should. We're not going to get into it. But you and my roommate drive me out of my mind. But we'll save that for another time. Oh no! Come back! She's here now.
Did they leave?
No, they can't. Wow, they heard me. Holy shit! Went down to 14. I screamed, "Please come back!" and they did. Damn. Oh, now they left again. Cocksuckers! Lolly, come on, say more stuff. They still don't believe you're here.
I am here.
Okay, thank God. Hey, Lolly.
I'm here, I tried.
Hey, Lolly.
What?
Now that you're here. Happened to see the Montreal Canadiens Pittsburgh Penguins game last night?
Yeah.
A team that on paper has no business winning anything took Sidney Crosby's dick and drove it right into the dirt.
They drove his dick into the dirt?
Yes. That's a very embarrassing thing to have happen to you as a male. So that's what I went with. I'm planting humans. So that's what happened. That's literally all. I was like telling people, we'll get to the game. That's literally all I wanted.
They're not very. Penguins are looking a little
shitty, disgusting. You know what the strategy is? If I was the coach after the game, you know what I would have said? You know what I would say? Aim high, boys! Aim high! Top shelf, right behind the bourbon. This guy has no top shelf coverage. No top shelf coverage. What's your goalie's name? He's a piece of shit. He sucks.
Piece of shit and he sucks?
Thank you! I love it because I'm like really into hockey and you're just like a casual viewer, but I'm going to treat you like you're a hardcore.
I don't actually watch it all that much.
No, I know you don't. That's why it's fun for me.
Like I don't hate watching it, but I don't seek it out.
People in Discord, some of the people in Discord got to hear me watch hockey for the first time, and
oh my God.
Habana kept asking me if I was all right, and I'm like, yes, I'm just watching. This is how French Canadians watch hockey.
This is how we watch hockey.
We know better than the players, we know better than the coach, and we scream at the referees. If we're not doing all of those three things while we're watching it, we're not having fun. It's very simple.
Do you like our old goalie?
Who's your Marc-André Fleury?
Yeah. Just wanted you to say his name.
I can't help it. I can't help it because I know how to say it like an American, right? Or someone who doesn't speak French. Right. I know how to, but I just I can't. I know how to say it properly. I can't. It's like when I hear people who say that their last name is Bellinger, my fucking head wants to explode. Because that's not how you say it. Well, not how I would say it because I know how to speak the fucking language, but whatever. Let's just ignore that. Bélanger. Oh, that felt good. How was your week, Lolly? Now that you're here, gracing us with your presence. Guys, are you happy she made time for us? Just kidding. How was your week?
No, I didn't mean to.
I know it's not your fault.
I was actually here on time, and I spent
Lolly,
15 minutes trying to get my computer to work.
Just so I can be completely transparent.
Mm-hmm.
I saw you retweet the link to the show several minutes before I even sat down to like get things prepared.
Yes.
So little playful jabs on my part, but nothing serious, bud. You don't need to start sending me these hateful messages in DM on Discord right now. Calm down.
I did no such thing.
She said she was going to slip my...
I'm about to.
Oh, boys. Anyway, how was your week? You could have reacted to that. You could have pity laughed at me. Jesus. I covered for you for like 10 minutes, and it was very entertaining. I impersonated you, sounded just like you.
I did. It was, yeah.
Eric, you're the best. I like you.
Why does it sound like a South Park character?
Because that's my generic woman voice. It's either that, or ow, ow. Okay, just go there and do your thing. I mostly just use that one for my mom. That's how I impersonate my mom. Granted, she sounds...
She loves it.
Oh, she just... Well, she just calls me an idiot and then laughs. So I think so. She's like, I don't sound like that. So yes. So my personal issues with my mother aside. How was your week, Lolly? Did you have a good week? Did you have a bad week? Did you have a meh week? What kind of week? Are you gone?
No, I'm here.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. You cut out. Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, no. It was, it was so-so.
Are you still super busy with lawyering and stuff?
No.
Oh, well, that's good. At least that's a change of pace.
As I said this week, so this week was not so bad. I took off on Wednesday. There was a day I took off because Mr. Cash.
I know, I saw.
Had to go to the vet.
As if that dog couldn't have any more hurdles, visually speaking.
Yeah. Well, this time, this was like planned, so it wasn't like something
out of the blue.
That I hadn't known about.
Okay.
So like when I took him into the vet for the first time, they were like, "Oh, his teeth are really messed up. There's a few we're gonna have to. He's got 2 that are like down to the root. We're gonna have to pull them."
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh God, I just got I just got like a fucking body. Like, sorry, go on.
The roots were.
Stop saying it.
2 of them.
Oh.
So.
Man, it must have killed when he ate popsicles.
I mean, anything, I would imagine. We didn't give him popsicles, so. So it took forever. I had to get his blood work done, and then he had to go. It took like a month or something to schedule this appointment for the dental. I took him in, and he's in there. He has a call, and they're like, "So half of his mouth is rotting away."
Oh, wow. Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah. And they had to pull 10 of his teeth.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So, gonna go out on a limb here. Previous owner, not the greatest human being on the planet.
They just neglected him.
Ugh.
Yeah.
That's the worst, because it's preventable.
Right. I mean, he hadn't been to a vet in for God knows how long. And like with Moogie, if he has a tooth that needs to be pulled, they'll tell us right away because he goes to the vet every year.
Yeah.
So it'll be 1.
Right. Know? Yeah. Not almost like fucking dozen.
Right.
Jesus.
So the vet was like, well, I'll only charge you. It was really crazy because they charge by the tooth.
I was just about, yeah.
So she said, I'm only going to charge you for the ones that I have to like dig. She said, she's like, it's only going to go up by a little bit. She's like, a lot of these are going to fall out. So
I'm getting so grossed out by this fucking story. I don't even know why. It's not even that gross. I'm just sitting here like, this is awful. I think it's because my dentist yelled at me a lot when I was a kid. Like, he would like, are you flossing? And I'm like, yes, twice a day. He's like, no, you're not. And I'm like, oh my God. So I'm terrified of the dentist.
Yeah, it's the dog dentist.
Dog dentist, real dentist, I don't care, alien dentist, they scare me. They have little pointy things and we want to stick it in my mouth. No, thank you.
Shove it in your mouth.
I'm used to doing the sticking in people's mouths, all right? I don't like the other way around.
Lord. So...
What? I'm in dental school. What do you... So did that go out? Like, did that go? Like, I mean, I guess I was gonna ask if that went off without a hitch, but when half your mouth is rotting, I guess the answer to that is an obvious no.
Well, it also, he's not toothless. He actually still has a lot of teeth left. It's I looked in his mouth because I wanted to see.
Yeah.
And like I was worried that that he wouldn't be able to eat.
Yeah.
Like
that's kind of concerning. Yeah.
Yeah. So he actually has a fair amount of teeth left.
Oh,
and I got a little diagram of the ones that they took. They took pictures too.
Oh.
So I have like all these like diagrams and pictures of what teeth he's got left in his mouth. Anyway.
So you're gonna put that up over the fireplace?
No.
The teeth.
No. So he does. He still has teeth left, and he still has a fair amount in the back.
Those are the ones. Those are the rough ones. Yeah, those are the ones you got.
Yeah. Well, those are the ones that are important.
Do you have the teeth? I see the chat. More than one person has mentioned. Did you keep the teeth by any chance?
I did not keep. I did not ask to keep.
Because we know somebody who would love to have them.
I'm sure. I did not ask.
No. Sorry, chat. Opal will have to find another source of teeth because apparently people give her teeth. I don't know. Like,
what if I go back to the vet and ask?
Don't say that. You're gonna summon her. She's gonna show up now.
I'm gonna FedEx.
Like she's gonna forego her normal catchphrase of "Good morning," and replace that with teeth? Question mark. She is a strange little person.
Yeah.
Yeah, but But whenever I tell her to put things on T-shirts, she does. So I can't. There's no hate there, obviously.
Oh, for sure.
She drew herself as a little girl. Because I told her, like, she has this, like, one of my favorite stories is Opal had a pet skeleton of a lizard when she was a kid. So she had, like...
I'm sorry, a pet skeleton?
A pet skeleton of a lizard. When she used to
she did.
walk... Right? She used to walk it...
Of course she did.
She used to walk it around, and I think she was really attached to this pet skeleton of hers. Lizard skeleton. It's not like she was dragging around a human being behind her.
I mean, it can't die
Not yet,
again.
anyway. Well, exactly. It's probably the best pet. It's probably something dead is probably the best pet that you could give Opal. They're literally the margin for error is non-existent. So, so I told her, I'm like, draw yourself as a kid walking the skeleton, and she just said okay, and I thought she was kidding. And then, like, a day later, she had a sketch in my DMs, and I was like, oh, my God, it's real. Which reminds me, I have to tell her to upload it today so I can buy the T-shirt. Thanks for reminding me, Eric. No problem. So, yeah, so that's... Opal was the culmination of all those pyramid sacrifices. She emerged supreme. It's like that movie Battle Royale from Japan about the kids on the island. Opal won the tournament. Or more recently in North America, The Condemned, starring Stone Cold Steve Austin. So, talk about skinny. Oh, I get it. Bones. I just stuttered there. Sorry, I kind of got off to a side tangent here about Opal and her strange behavior. But is Cash all right?
Well, he is now.
Okay.
He was not the day after. I picked him up, and he like peed all over the back of my car. So that was fun.
That had to suck.
Yeah, and then when I got home, he was not pooping solidly.
Oh no!
So now.
Oh no!
They said it's because of the opioids that they used in the surgery.
Yep, that'll do it.
So
that'll do it.
Yeah, so he's now on a probiotic, and they won't let him. He can't have his antibiotics until he stops doing that. And then
stop shitting yourself.
Yeah, and then he's also on like this bland diet. And it's so gross. It's like a canned meatsicle basically, and it like comes out and it's fucking disgusting looking. And it smells. So like I have to wear a mask when I'm preparing it.
Well, I guess it's a good thing we're in 2020.
Yeah, exactly. Usually I would have just like
vomited everywhere.
No, I would have taken a towel and like wrapped it around my face. But no, now I wear my Corona mask to prepare my dog's meatsicle.
I mean, I gotta say, in terms of timing, it couldn't possibly been better times. So shout out to the dog's timing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. So, yeah. So it was a really enjoyable.
Sounds eventful.
Yeah, a really enjoyable week.
Your life is stressful.
Hmm?
Your life is stressful. Dogs are stressful, man.
They can be.
Although cats are stressful too. Oh, speaking of cats, I don't know if you've heard, but my roommate's cat Popcorn went viral. Up to 769 views on Twitter.
Really?
Yeah, I put in fucking actual days of work into videos, and they get fucking dog shit views. I take a fucking 30-second goddamn video of my cat trying to eat my finger, and it triples the fucking views I get on my actual, the videos I put effort into. I hate the internet. I hate all of you. You disappoint me. Obviously not the people in the chat. You guys, I love you. But if there's someone around you in the room that isn't listening and isn't a regular watcher of my channel, you look at them and you tell them I'm very disappointed in them. And that they should do better. And then you tell them streamlabs.com/AntielBrodsky. Marketout.com. I had a bitch of a week for like half of it. And then I got some tremendous fucking news. The best news in a long time. And things picked up from there.
What was the best news in a long time?
I'm not at liberty. I'm not sharing that right now.
Oh,
not
I know
yet.
what it is.
Yeah,
No.
you know what it is, but I'm not sharing that right. There are people in Discord know what it is, but I'm not sharing that
lovely
publicly.
news.
It's fantastic news.
Yes, I'm very excited.
I'm in tears thinking about it. Metaphorical tears, because I'm a man, or I'm flexing now. Big chest. Ah! Oh, I think I pulled something. But yeah,
so that is very exciting. So what was the rest of the stuff?
Just the beginning of the week, man, was just, I don't know. For 2 weeks, like straight, every single fucking day, it's been a nightmare getting out of bed, right?
Oh, yeah. Just
fucking awful, right? I don't want to do anything. I have no motivation, and I don't honestly know how I got 3 videos out in that time. But
you did.
Yes, I did. That's great damage to my psyche, but I'm just kidding. Although this week I almost punched my fucking monitor. Right? Okay, so basically what happened was for the past 2 weeks, really difficult, mental health not great. Like not in a dark place where I'm contemplating suicide, but just everything's a struggle. Everything I do is a struggle. Everything's a pain in the ass. Even the stuff I like
I don't want to do it. Yeah.
I don't want to do it, or I do. It's weird. I don't even know how to explain. Like I'll wake up. Like I'll just use a really simple example. Like I'll wake up. I'll be like, I can't wait to play this game. Right? Like I just got a new game or whatever. I can't wait to play this game. It's gonna be awesome. Go through my morning routine of getting coffee, having a cigarette, sit down, pick up the controller, and then having no fucking interest in playing it whatsoever. So weird mood shifts like that, right? All the fucking time. And for the most part, I've been like, no, go. I always tell myself, go with what you wanted to do originally. And then I kick myself in the ass until I actually do it. And it's a fucking annoying and painful process. But most of the time, I get through it, right? Half an hour of inconvenience at the most, which is a lot better than what it used to be because I've gotten a little bit better at dealing with that kind of weird mood shift or like swing of depression. Nothing happened. Right, it's like as if my coffee didn't brew fast enough, and now I want to kill myself. Like it sounds absurd, but that's what it feels like, right?
Yeah.
So, after doing this every day, multiple times a day for 2 weeks, this fucking week I was just so mentally exhausted. Like I got to the point where you're telling yourself, I just don't want to fucking do this anymore. Like I just don't want to do this. Like not like I want to kill myself. I just don't want my brain to do this anymore, right? Like I'm tired. I just want to wake up, do what I have to do, and that's it.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, so I had a lot of.
I think a lot of people have that feeling.
Yeah, so I had a lot of like. Normally, I'm pretty good, and I keep that shit to myself because my mental health has already been weaponized against me because there's some really awesome people on the internet.
Oh, sure.
So I try to keep that shit off social media. I try to keep it for myself, like. Or like people that I trust, with all 3 of them. And But I put like, because I honestly didn't know if I could get a video out this week. So I was like, look, listen, past 2 weeks it's been really tough. I don't know if I can get a video out this week, blah, blah, blah. And then the outpouring of support came. And that was like when things started helping. Like a lot of people started just like reaching out in DMs. Or like even on the timeline, if you go look at the tweet, there's a lot of people that were sending me words of support and encouragement and stuff like that. So that was really nice. I was actually pretty surprised. I'm not gonna start sharing more mental health things for that, because I think a lot of people rely on that social media boost, and if you don't get it and you can't guarantee it, and you're also exposing yourself and making yourself vulnerable for people who might want to weaponize and use that against you. You know, so I'm not going to make a habit of it, but it was really nice, and it is reassuring to know that, like, listen, yeah, you might feel like you're the only person in the world that goes through shit like this, but people get it. A lot of people get it. You're going to get those people that are, you know, have never struggled, have had a perfect life. I don't get why are you so sad. And it's like, it's not about being sad. You know what I'm saying? Like, people think, oh, you're depressed, it means you're sad. That's not what it is.
Yeah.
I wish it was just being sad. That's fucking easy to deal with. You crank one out and you move on with your life. That's easy.
Yeah.
But when your brain is fucking so against you that it doesn't even want you to crank one out, now you've got to have to fucking deal with it. And that's not easy. It's exhausting.
Exhausting.
Whoa, is this still on?
What?
Are we still on?
I think so.
Okay, because the power just flickered. I lost power on one side of my screen. My other monitor was fine. I don't know if that was a monitor glitch or if it was... Okay, I think we're still on. Hold on, let me look. Yeah, okay. That was weird. Guess it was just on my side. So yeah, so I dealt with that, but then, you know, the support came out, and that was really nice, and it was really helpful.
Yeah.
Sometimes just knowing that people get it is enough, you know. And I'd already been dealing with it for 2 weeks. So I was just really fucking like, because usually I get like, you know, I get like this, right? You've seen it happen like in the span of a conversation sometimes,
right?
And usually it's like
something kind of switches.
Yeah, and it's usually like 2-3 days, and then like maybe I'm short with people, or I'm in a bad mood, and I just internalize everything. But then it's fine. I move on, and I'm good. Like for the next couple days until my brain decides, long enough.
Yeah.
Right. But this time it was like, dude, it was just like hanging on. And I think once or twice a year I get these things where it's like it'll stick around, sometimes a week, sometimes 2, sometimes 3. So this time it'd been 2 weeks, but it was like some days were a lot stronger than others, and it was like I was just like, holy fuck. Like,
yeah.
So
exhausting.
Yeah, it's super exhausting. Plus I'm not sleeping. I wasn't sleeping well because that goes hand in hand with the brain activity. Because it's like, oh, I'm super, super tired. Head hits the pillow. Oh, here's every trauma you've ever been through. Like,
Right.
You don't need to sleep.
You could have done differently.
Yeah.
Your entire life.
Hey, remember that thing that you had no power over? I just thought about 12 ways where you did actually have power over it. So
remember that really embarrassing thing that you did like 10 years ago? That one?
And then you tell yourself, you're like, you know, people from your high school remember that. They're going to find out that you're streaming. They're going to go on streams of people that you don't like. And it's like, whoa.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa.
Yeah.
So, but then, like, you know, like I said, with the support and, like, people being cool about it and sharing their stories or whatever, it kind of got me through that rough patch. And then, of course, said amazing news. Really fucking just kicked everything up into, you know, an upswing. So I'm just trying to ride that wave for as long as possible. I've been keeping myself busy as well, looking up new stories for season 3 of the show and stuff like that. So,
and then good things happen too.
Yeah,
so it's all good.
Yeah, exactly.
It all turned out well.
I was like, I remember like when I got the news, I was like, boy, this came at an incredibly fucking convenient time. Like, holy fuck. Talk about the shot in the arm, right? So that was pretty cool. So it was a really up and down kind of week, but on the plus side, it kind of ended on an upswing, and I'm still kind of riding that momentum yesterday. Plus the Habs won, so now I'm fucking in the stratosphere. We're never going to win again for the season, but at least we won that one game. I just wanted to win the first one so I could stick it to you, and I like to party. Now don't talk to me for the rest of the playoffs because it's not going to go well for me, and you don't want to get on my bad side. You're meeting DJ Storms in person. Damn it, Ghost Shark, you got me. Fuck.
That's it.
Damn it. I'm thinking of banning him now. How dare you ruin my surprise? Yeah, that's totally it. You got me, bud.
Good surprise.
God, he is. Jesus. Since me and Bubba have made it known that we don't want people to send us shit anymore, and we don't want to talk to them, which for the most part, people have respected, which I'm fucking shocked.
Yeah, that's
fucking shocked at, right? People have been pretty cool about it. Because I used to get, like, almost every time he posted something that either had something even vaguely remotely to do with myself or Bubba, people, like, at least 5 people right away. And then over the course of the next few days, a couple more would add on. And sometimes I'd read it, sometimes I'd laugh, sometimes I would just see his profile picture and just nope out of the DM. You know, it's like, I don't care.
Do you not want? But
since I was like, look, guys, we're giving him attention. He thinks he's giving us, but we're giving him the attention. And I just don't want to fucking deal with him anymore. He's dishonest. The way he argues is retarded. So I was like, just don't send me stuff anymore. I'm good. I've made 4 or 5 videos about him. I think I'm done.
Yeah, that's enough.
And I mean, the series of events now, the way that the videos panned out was present the first 3 videos was present what happened in its entirety. The 4th one was me being petty because he tried to flag my Instagram. So I was like, let's just make a video where we shit on him. So I did. Then there was a season finale, which was like an update because there had been new things and new people added to that story. And then the conversation that I had with him, there's really no other place for me to go with this goddamn story. Like, once I've sat down and talked to the guy and had him admit that he's been lying since January and that my videos weren't a hit piece, they weren't fucking taken out of context, I didn't use my tone to change them in any way, shape, or form.
Favorite part was the
yeah, I love that one. Oh, he used his tone. Yeah, that's why my name to this day on Twitter is Tone Lokski. So, like, if you just look at the series of videos, just his, like, there's really no other, like, what am I gonna do? Talk to his fucking mom? Because, like, what's the next step? Like, oh, here's the guy who did more shit. Here's the guy who's a shitty dude doing more shitty things. Like, how many videos of that do I really want to make? And the answer is none. Like,
yeah.
After I talked to him, that's why I called it Chapter 13, the end, because that's it. There's no more. And then the very next,
Nothing.
But the ironic thing is that conversation came at a really bad time because I had already planned a video for the following week where I had to bring him up again. So I'm like, this is the last time I'm mentioning DJ Storms. Fast forward to the next week. DJ Storms. It's really poor, but I'm like, I'm not going to fuck with my schedule because he decided to grow a sack and actually talk to me. But what can you do? Oh, good. I'm getting error messages from YouTube. That's nice. But there's absolutely nothing wrong with OBS, so it's YouTube. I can't do nothing about it. Perfect. Not my fault. So yeah. Swig of coffee for the working man. So yeah, so that was that. And next week, I'm going back to Twitter drama for the show. I got some good stuff. Good stuff to look at, so I'm going to do that. Because when I try to break out and try to educate and try dog shit views. People just want drama. That's what you're getting. Straight up drama. No more fucking educational videos that I enjoy making. None of that. All you're getting is drama. I'm going to be insufferable on Twitter because I need material. All right? I've actually played with the concept of the last episode of the show. I just start acting really shitty for like a couple weeks before and turn on everyone, like all of my patrons, and just turn on everyone and just be like, this was all just a work. You're all a bunch of idiots. I hate you. Thanks for the money. Bye. And then that would be like and then we move to Wi-Fi Island. What do you think?
I mean,
dude, I'd be like a super.
You have to have Wi-Fi Island like in existence. Before.
Well, yeah, but this, we're talking, by mid-February next year, we should have enough money for Wi-Fi Island,
yeah.
So we'll be fine. Right?
Totally. Seems right.
Yeah. Me and Susan work something out. She fucking upped the revenue I get. Ultimate heel broski. See, Ghost Shark appreciates it. I knew some of you would. Big brain IQ, Ghost Shark. Big brain IQ. Oh, go find
really
an IWC ethot and call her a 2 out of 10. Seemed to work for Keem this past week. Oh, God, yeah. Yeah, that's fucking funny. That's a good idea. I'm going to file that under good ideas, Drax. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Everybody go show Drax some love. I don't know how you would do that, but just do it. All right?
I like Mike's name this week.
Yes. Perfectly normal Mike of the socially proper Musk. That would imply to me, I thought you lost your Twitter. Oh, I did, but I remade another one. Because here's a fun fact. The whole IP ban thing that people like to say, oh, I'm IP banned. It's bullshit. Just use a different email. Bubba was actually the one who smartened me up on that. She's like, why don't you make a new Twitter? I'm like, dude, I'm IP banned. I get fucking... She's like, no, dummy. You just wait a couple days, make another Twitter on your on a different email with a different cell phone number, and wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. There you go, new account. And she was right, because I'm still there. At It's Still Real Bro. If you want to follow me and you didn't know I was there. That's how you can do it. That's how you can do it. So. And I don't know why, but like, I got wrestlers that started following me. Oh, cool. I was talking to a wrestler the other day, like the other night at like 2 a.m. about video game music. He's like, because he put on, he's like, I'm about to do a workout, share a game that has awesome music that you think I might not have heard. And I was like, well, I don't know this guy at all, so I'm just going to tell him Nier Automata because it has the fucking best music in gaming almost ever. I was like, listen to this, and he's like, dude, I love that fucking game, and I love the music. And then we started sharing heavy metal links and like different remixes of the songs on Twitter and shit. And I'm like, this guy's cool as fuck. Too bad he's an outlaw mud show wrestler out there taking bumps for no money. Just kidding. Actually, he was in a death match last night.
Did he live?
I don't know. I haven't seen him post on Twitter since. But to be fair, I haven't been on Twitter that much this morning. A little how do you do, saying hello to some people or whatever. But that's all. I was far too concerned. I kept looking at the Discord and you weren't there, and I was like, "Where's Lolly go?
I know.
Where's Lolly?
I know.
She's the wind beneath my wings."
I felt so bad.
You're the Lolly. You're the smoke in my bong on Sunday mornings.
Aww.
Aww.
Aww. So nice.
Oh God. Oh, you're lucky that that was. Oh. We'll just move on because I thought of something awful and I don't want to say it out loud. Maybe I'll say it to you later, but not now. It's inappropriate. We can't have that.
I kind of want to know now.
I was gonna say I want you inside me, Lolly. It's funny because that's not how it works. You get it? I mean, I guess it could, but we would need props and extracurriculars. We'd have to
smoke. It would work.
Yes. I mean, how? I mean, if I set you on fire and inhale the fumes, I guess, yeah. But I don't want to. Like, I don't want to set you on fire. I don't.
Yeah, I don't want to be on fire.
I'm sorry. I'll stop flirting with you right now. How inappropriate of me. Girl, you look so good. I don't want to set you on fire. Hey, girl. You think that would work? You know what? Since you're braving the aliens, all right, I'll go out. I was going to say I'll go out to bars, but I might be the only one in there. Well, fisting is always an option. You still like Mike, Lolly?
I like his name.
Oh. Eat her. Oh, calm down, chat. Lolly's a vegetarian. She'll taste like grass. No, thank you. That's the you taste like whatever it is that you eat. That's the logic I'm going with. So wouldn't that be?
I eat grass.
Well, you're a vegetarian. That's what they eat.
We subsist on
every
grass.
girl in my life that I like talking to is a vegetarian. Bitches eat some. Well, yeah. You and some other girl. I like the other girl a little bit more. She's nicer to me, but
wow,
she's too good to do a stream with me.
What the fuck? What does that say about me? I don't like this.
No, this is pity on your part. This is like charity. You're a good person. You see how I turned that around? See, you thought I was being mean, and I'm a nice person.
No,
Chat,
you were being mean.
one in the chat because I am a nice person,
No,
and I
no.
deserve all the ones. Paolo gave me a 1. So
Everybody knows.
Paola will give me a 1. That's all I need. If I see 1-1, it means I'm right. Oh, fuck
I
it.
don't think that's true.
Y'all are trying to get Broski into a Vice documentary about French-Canadian cannibals. You see this bullshit? See, Malcolm, you can't mess with Malcolm. He's got that big brain IQ. He sees through all your bullshit. Thank you for having my back, brother. See, you promo a guy.
Oh.
You promo a guy's music. She's a lolly cow. Oh. I'm right. 2 1s. I'm a nice person.
Too many.
I am a nice person.
Well, I like to parties on my side, so.
Well, but you're a filthy fucking Crosby fan. I don't want him on my. I like to party, all right. But during playoff hockey, when the Habs face off against the goddamn fucking Pittsburgh fuckfaces, then I don't like him.
Pittsburgh fuckfaces.
The fucking Pittsburgh fuckfaces, yes. All right. Whatever team we're playing against ends up that city name fuckfaces. All right. The Toronto fuckfaces, the Atlanta fuckfaces. The Calgary fuckfaces, all right? They're all a bunch of fuckfaces, and we're the dick.
What?
They're a bunch of fuckfaces, all right?
I thought you were driving dicks into the dirt or something.
No, that's just okay. I have many dick metaphors, all right? I don't see why I have to stick to one. I'm creative. I have colorful expressions, and I'd like to use as many as possible in one stream. I'm also high. That doesn't help.
Well.
Or maybe it does. Or maybe it does. Next week we'll do a show where I'm sober. I'll just be like, I feel fat. I wish my dad would call me on Christmas. Just start Everybody, I love Leaves.
Oh my god.
Welcome to the Depression Cast. Damn, right?
This got really dark.
What are you
really
talking about?
quick.
We're having fun. If you can't laugh at trauma, what's the point of carrying it around? Fucking PewDiePie streaming? This piece of shit. I told him last week, brother, Sundays are mine. Oh yeah, Eric, you can have them. Liar. That was my PewDiePie, by the way. Was it good? Anybody like it? No? I'll just go hop off a bad impression.
Uh-oh.
The chat's tough, man. Chat's tough. Unless
They
it's
are.
you. They love you. God.
No, they love. It appears that they love you more.
No.
Judging by those ones,
Well,
I feel really betrayed.
no. That doesn't mean they love me. That just means that they're not full of shit. They can see the truth, right? Like if I was an asshole and I said, "Give me a 1 in the chat," if I'm an asshole, the fucking screen would have lit up. Like an eclipse, we would have had to turn our head away so it doesn't burn our retinas.
Okay.
But a lot of
I
dick
like that
talk this
metaphor.
morning. You got something to tell us, broski? Yeah, I have a raging erection. You want me to stick it down your throat?
In the dirt.
Yeah. No, I don't want to stick my dick in the dirt.
Oh, I missed that one.
He's.
I don't know how it works.
I think a lot of talk. Dicks are funny. What do you want from me?
Yeah, one.
Why do you put a 1?
Because you're an asshole.
Oh, look who it's coming from. I do not take offense.
Fair enough.
See?
Fair enough.
Turn that shit around right quick now, didn't I? Lolly, I got 2 videos. All right, I did some research. I had some help this week. Shout out to Malcolm and Lucky. Contributed heavily to the show this week, especially Malcolm, just sending me article after. I don't know if I should say this out loud, but I barely have to do anything anymore for this show. I still look up a few. You can tell because I only look at 3 websites for the shit. But everything that's
It's more
not,
than I've ever done.
that's true. Although you
Except I did
no.
that out loud one time. That was intense.
You bring a bubbly and lovely personality to the show that counters
Show up.
my sour disposition quite well. So I think you're under. Don't sell yourself short.
Am I bubbly?
No. Well, when you're bubbly for like the first 3 seconds with the hi, and then
I get mad.
and then you hear my voice and everything goes to shit. So
It's all downhill from there.
I love Broski a bit more. He has a penis.
Okay.
There's no punctuation there. That is one sentence from Mike.
Yes.
I think I'm not sure. That's one continuous thought. Like is that how your brain works? I love Broski bit more. He has penis. Yes, Mike, I do have a penis. I'm sorry if that shocks any of you I know my voice is quite feminine, but what the fuck happened? Mike, I'm not reading. I shouldn't read Mike's comments anymore. I just stopped for a second and just reflected immediately on what I had just said. And then I looked at Mike's avatar and I was like, "Oh, you're reading something Mike said. You got what you deserved."
Never do it.
No, I failed not only you as my co-host, but the chat as well. Failing the chat, that bothers me significantly less, but it's very upsetting to bother you.
He's messing with us. That's what it is. He's just messing with us. He's a secret millionaire. We all
know
it.
Yes, thank you. Nobody wants to get on board with that narrative besides me, but God bless. I made you a nice comfy seat, and I'm glad you sat in it. Because when he fucking finally decides, all right, I fucked with these people enough, and we get a goddamn check for $350,000 each, forget about it. Forget about it. I like to party for two. Oh, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. I'm not reading it. How do you return super chats? How do you return them? No, don't read it. La.
Sidney Crosby.
Oh, you fucking people from PA. I despise each and every one. Thank you for the $2.
Thank you.
Yeah, you thank him. I retract my thank you. You thank him.
Do you want me to read it again?
Shut the fuck up. See, now that's the type of donation I love. It raises my blood pressure, and I immediately want to kill him, but it also made me giggle. Plus, if you want to talk shit, paying me is the best way to do it. You know what? I'm not even mad. I tip my fictitious beanie at you. I like to party. You talk shit, but you know what? You paid me, so yeah, you earned it. Can't get mad. Can't get mad. Man, as long as you pay me, I don't give a shit. You can say whatever the fuck you want. I don't even have to. I'm not.
Heart.
Oh. No, don't acknowledge it. No, don't acknowledge it. Make them pay you for it. Streamlabs.com MTL Broski. That goes directly to Lolly's bank account.
No, it don't. I get nothing for this.
Well, if you
nothing.
listen,
Should I set up a Streamlabs?
No, you'll make more money than me. You have tits. I don't want to compete with my co-host. I can't compete with tits.
I had one once when I was gonna stream something and then I didn't.
There's that motivation she's known for.
It just didn't.
That go-getter attitude.
I'm not really
Okay, so
I'm not really on board with all that.
I made $2.60 Canadian, so end of the show. Bye. Got what we wanted. We're done. No, I'm just kidding.
That's it.
I am gonna go refill my cup of coffee, take a few hauls off my cigarette. And we'll be right back with not one, but two fantastic videos, one of which comes all the way from Florida. So you know it's going to be good. And the other one is a video of quite possibly the group I want to hang out with the most and party with I've seen in a long, long time. They take nothing, all right, and make it awesome. That's all I'm going to say for now. If you want to know what I'm talking about, you could probably find the videos on Twitter. But don't do that, because when we come back, we're going to show them. I'll leave you guys with some music. It's my new album of me screeching in the shower. I honestly hope you don't enjoy it. Just kidding. I'll be right back. Lolly, say goodbye for now.
Goodbye for now.
What a nice girl. All right, boys. 5 minutes tops. And we'll be right back with some more videos and articles. Hello. Hello, everyone. I have returned. I hope it wasn't too long. Lolly, I've returned. Are you here? Oh, goddamn. I was hoping...
You were hoping?
I was hoping the chat would have gone so I wouldn't see that goddamn super chat.
It's still there.
Lolly, are you ready for some silliness? All right,
I'm like sitting back.
I think we're gonna start. We're gonna start with the group of people I'd like to hang out first, because quite honestly, the other video is far more insane. This one just amused me greatly. So let me just bring it up in the Discord real quick. Okay, so this is a group of people who, before I die, I want to find out where they are and who they are, and I want to see if they would accept me. Might be an uphill battle with today's racial climate.
Wow.
But you never know. Whoops, wrong one. Until you try, right? So
exactly.
This is a group of people who clearly haven't discovered the internet. But what they did was, there's this little, I mean, they call it a river. It's more like a fucking sewage drain. What it looks like.
Yeah, it's not a river at all.
And they decided that since none of these people have ever heard of the internet, apparently, they were going to try to jump across it and place bets on the result. And to say that it didn't necessarily work out very well for the participants would be an understatement. Now, the first one here, you're going to have to pay attention quick, because hold on, let me just bring up the chat on the other screen. Okay, there we go. Now, the first one, you're going to have to look quick, because it cuts real quick. Whoever filmed it wasn't just caught it, so you have to pay attention really quick, and it looks painful.
I want to laugh, boy.
Oh wait, what?
Oh my god!
I don't think he's gonna make it.
Oh my god!
Look.
Do that? What? Did you just fall into it?
He just
I thought the creek was on the other side.
No, what?
That's the sidewalk. He ran over it. I was like, holy shit, that man just ran
Or
over
maybe it's
water.
the last one. And look at the people. Look how much fun they're having. Okay, it's this one.
That boy got a 2K crowd.
It was at the end where he sacks himself, but it's just he sacks himself good. That second one, I thought it was at the beginning of the video, but yeah, it's actually at the end. But one of my favorite parts is when the guy first falls into the water, there's one dude that just keeps repeating over and over again, "Help him out, B! Help him out, B!" And the guys across from him are fucking dying. So I want to hang out with these people, because look at that. They don't have the internet, because clearly you don't do this if you have the internet.
No, you know better.
You do what we're doing and watch other people do it on the internet.
Correct.
But what happened was, I've seen people do this when we've gone cliff diving. They think it's a good idea right up until they get right to the edge, and then they hesitate. Yep. And that's exactly what, look, he goes, oh no, bad idea!
Yeah, and he falls into it.
And he's desperately holding himself up with his right arm. Or I guess his left, oh no, his right arm, yeah.
I mean, oh my god.
Okay, so
That's so funny.
That was with the people I want to hang out with.
They're having so much fun.
Now, this next video, I don't even really know how to set it up, but this next video that we're going to take a look at, oh my. Being a trucker isn't easy, right?
No?
You're on the road for a large portion of your day, multiple days in a row.
Couldn't do it.
It's very difficult. You're away from home, you're away from your loved ones, but sometimes you need some companionship on the road, right? But every once in a while, you'll find some companionship that you'll quickly realize, oh, I was better off without it.
No.
And this is purely speculation on my part, because the video just kind of starts, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say that this particular trucker wasn't too keen on his company and was doing everything he possibly could to get away. Now, said company, I think, was underestimated in their, how can I say this, tenacity.
Oh, God.
Stick-to-itiveness, if you will. So without further ado, here is when company goes wrong.
Florida.
Florida be like, what the
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Now, I don't know if you noticed, real quick, but the windshield is cracked. Like, to shit. Like,
Yeah.
the windshield is clearly
yeah.
had multiple points of impact.
God.
But wait,
God.
our fearless cameraman, not content with just having it drive by, decides to follow them.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Look at the truck
He's
swerving.
laughing.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
He pulls up right next to them.
What are you doing? She's laughing. Oh my god.
It's fucking insane.
Oh my god.
Hell no, this is way too good.
You hear what he said?
Don't call the
Should we call-
the police? Hell no.
It's way too good.
Oh my god.
So yeah, Florida's good. But we have context in the chat. Drax says, "Oh, I read up on this. Apparently, the guy stole a car, then just hopped on the hood of a random semi on the road, like the trucker had no clue who this dude was." Oh. So that's Lucky sent me that one yesterday.
That's amazing.
And I, as soon as I saw like the first couple seconds, I was like, "Well, gonna use this
That's
for
content.
gonna use this for the show." So yeah.
So the first thing I saw on Twitter this morning was that zombie raven.
Oh yeah, I saw that too.
Can we look at that? Because I want to
Yeah,
think about that.
if you have the-
because I saw it this morning.
Do you have the tweet handy?
No, it's on optics.
Oh, it's on optics. Okay, well that's easy to find.
Hmm.
Yeah, I saw him comment on it. Couldn't think of it. That's
I want to think about it. I don't understand
here
how
we
something
go.
like that happens.
So this is apparently a zombie raven.
I don't think this one is okay.
I didn't watch the video. I didn't hear the commentary.
These birds out here are on crack.
I didn't
I don't
either.
think this one is okay. These birds are cracked out.
I don't think this one's okay. But yeah, I mean, look at that thing. Now let's throw out what do you think is happening here?
I have no fucking idea.
Like
I don't understand. It shouldn't be.
Hey Hex.
I
Like,
mean,
it's dead, right?
It looks. I think it's dead. It looks dead.
'Cause-
It's close to death, maybe.
I don't think this one is okay.
I love that comment.
But it's okay.
Because like the movement you see in the tail feathers, I'm gonna chalk that up to the wind.
Yeah.
But why is it
But it's just standing there.
Have y'all
I-
seen the zombie deer? No.
There's a zombie deer.
If doe is,
Well,
it has
we
a
need to find
parasite.
it.
I mean, yeah, I think we could actually trust Mike's judgment on this one. To be honest, I think Mike might be onto something.
It has a parasite.
Oh my God! When you escape from the Chinese wet market, fuck! Holy shit!
Oh my god!
Wow! I mean, is he wrong? Holy fuck! That was a good one. Oh, what kind of dog is that? Yeah, so I
I
don't know.
don't think this one's okay. I want to hear her again.
You want to hear it again? Yeah. All
Yeah.
right. Hold on.
Yeah, these birds out here are on crack. I don't think this one is okay. These birds.
My favorite part. I don't think this one's okay.
Because I scrolled past it and then I did one of those things where I scrolled past and then went back down, watched the video, but I didn't click on the actual video. I just watched it in Optic's tweet and holy fuck. That's why you always click the video. You never know what kind of gold you're missing if you don't click the video.
I know, and I didn't watch it either, so I'm really glad that...
You know what, Lolly? We did a public service this morning, okay?
Yes, we did.
We taught people that
did.
You always have to click the video. Unless Mike sends it to you. In which case avoid it like the fucking... Well, we can't use that. We can't use that expression anymore. Okay, we can't use the avoid it like the plague anymore because apparently when there's a plague, we all fucking run towards it. So,
I like plagues.
Well, they're starting to fucking open things up again. I liked it better in March when everything was closed down and I had a valuable reason for staying in my home all day during beautiful weather to fucking play video games. All right, I can't go outside. I'll die. But now I have a justification for... I don't like wearing a mask. It's irritating.
Yeah.
But I still do it.
I'd go into the office.
Uh-oh.
It was super weird. No, I mean, we're not going back to work anytime soon, but I had to go in because my laptop broke, so I had to take it to our IT guy.
Right. Oh, the poor IT guy still has to risk his life?
Actually, it turned out that he wasn't in there. This was a whole shit show.
Whole debacle?
Yeah. Because so like my computer's been it was fucked up all last week, my laptop for work. And I was like, all right, I texted him. He's like, yeah, bringing it on Friday because that's my next day in. Because I think he goes like 2 or 3 times a week. Like it's not all the time. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I go in. And he's not there. And he's like, sorry, I'm self-quarantining. Because somebody in the office, like one of the secretaries might have it.
Oh, God. Well, the UFC event got decimated yesterday because of the Rona.
Really?
Yeah. Like, a UFC event kind of goes to like 12:30, 1 o'clock. We were done before 11:30.
Oh, man.
Like, the prelims are usually like 7, 8 fights. They were 4. The main event had 3 rounds because the original main event got canceled.
Wow.
Still a decent fight night. I mean, it's people punching each other in the face. I enjoyed. I enjoy watching it. I mean, like I said at the top of the show, I had the UFC on one screen and hockey on the others, and it's very exhausting. I was very exhausted watching both at the same time because sometimes there'd be action happening on the both, and I'm ping-ponging, and I'm like, too much stimulus. I'm a very simple boy.
Too much going on.
Yeah, I'm a very simple boy. You know what? Oh, but this, we're not gonna do like last week where we blabble, blah 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 the whole fucking show and don't cover any ground article-wise. The people come here for the most hot and current news available, and I can't think of anything hotter right now than the official Space Force horse. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. There is a Space Force horse because when I think intergalactic travel, the first thing I think of are horsies.
No. Why is there a horse? I love it.
I don't know, but let's find out. This is probably a joke and I got fooled, right? But doesn't matter. The UFC got more decimated by dick kicks than by the Rona. Yeah, you're not wrong. Yesterday there were so many dick kicks in the UFC that when the women fought, I was like, all right, boys, predictions. How many dick kicks we getting in this match?
You're not supposed to do that, right?
No.
I didn't think so.
No. But we'll get to dick kicks another time. All right? I've already said the word dick and talked about dicks far too much for my heterosexuality today. All right. If Tobe shows up, I might go full gay in solidarity with my brother.
Let's see what happens.
So, Kathleen J. McInnes here says there's a pandemic happening and the world is pretty much on fire. But sure, space horses. Why not? So that's the tweet here.
So,
well, we're gonna. I don't know anything about this, as you know, The way I do this show is I look at the article, and I mean, let's be honest. I look at first, okay, because I've been tricked before on the show because I didn't do
Babylon Bee.
Yes, and well, I didn't know what the Babylon Bee was at the time. All right, so
Yes.
that one's not on me. Everybody gets one mistake. That was my one mistake.
Yes.
If I read
You're
another Babylon Bee article on the show, rake me over the coals. You have my permission. So now I don't know if IFL Science exclamation point, that's why I said it like that, is a legitimate website. Sounds legit. It has science in the title, so I don't think they would
So we're just assuming.
I don't think they I don't think they'd lie to us. All right, but as you know, Lolly, the way I do this show is I look at the headline, I look at the website, and I determine, real enough,
Yep.
I'll read this dumb shit, right? And if your title is Space Force Has a Horse, I don't even need to know what the rest of the fucking title is. I've already clicked. All right, so here we go. Let's find.
Done.
You asked for some context, did you? You asked for some. Well, lucky lady, just so happens I got a heaping wad of context for you. That was a dirty way of saying that. I shouldn't have said wad. Wad's a gross
I
word.
don't like it. Well, it is a gross word.
Okay, we don't need to pile on. The U.S. Space Force was always going to be in for a bit of mockery online, but they haven't made it easy on themselves. As well as there being nobody to fight in space,
I don't think that's the point.
how do you know? Who wrote this bullshit? What do you know, James Felton? Why does he have?
Yeah.
Why does he have boobs? That's what happens when you eat too much soy.
He does have boobs, doesn't
He
he?
does have boobs, and he doesn't have the frame for
Ruh-roh.
someone who should have. Like, I'm getting boobs, but I eat pizza 6 times a week. So, like, you make decisions and you take the risks.
Boobs are anachronistic. We don't like it.
Yeah, James Felton. I already don't like him based on his picture. All right, but we'll give him a chance. He's not winning me over with "there's nobody in fight." Has he never seen Independence Day? Mars Attacks?
Apparently not.
Aliens?
Apparently not.
I hate you, Mr. Felton.
Nobody to fight in space. Full of shit.
As you can see, I choose nothing but the most up-to-date content. This is from July 24th. Oh, actually, it's not that bad. Oh, good for me.
No.
Anyway, but they haven't made it easy, blah, blah, blah. There's the fact that their uniforms are camo. How many trees are you... Okay, that's pretty funny. How many trees are you expecting to find in space? And their logo is pretty much exactly the logo from Star Trek, which is actually true because it's right down here. No, I don't trust him either, Paola. See, that's why he's so smart. What's thicker, pipe cleaners or Jimmy Felton's arms? Damn, Jimmy's getting roasted in the chat. Get him, chat. Look how awkward he is. Can we make this picture bigger? Oh, it's... Oh, no. Oh, they're from London. Okay, well, that
Oh,
makes
yeah.
sense. That makes sense.
No wonder.
I don't even know what that
I
means,
was gonna
but...
say, kind of looks like my brother-in-law.
Now that all the Führers have have calmed down.
What?
That's what he wrote. F-U-R-O-R-S. That's Führers. Now that all those Führers have calmed down, interesting choice of words, they've gone and got themselves a horse.
Furrers?
Furrers.
I think I've seen that word written,
I don't know how it's said. I'm not good
but
at
I've
reading.
never said it. That happened to me in law school
See,
once.
Ghost Shark. What about Space Pirates? Oh, I think I'm coming through your... Can you hear me?
Yeah. Hello?
No, I mean, like, can you hear me repeating?
No.
Oh. Chat, do you hear me repeating? Because I hear myself repeating.
I don't hear you repeating. Do I need to turn you down?
You might, yeah.
Do you still hear yourself?
Hello? No, I
Can you hear
don't.
me?
No, I can hear you, but I don't hear myself. Okay, that's much better.
I just had to turn my headphones down. I don't know why. Like, my headphones... Whatever. Anyway.
Are you deaf? Lolly has it up to like 99. When I scream, it vibrates her fucking head. Okay, they could hear me double up, but now we're good. I think we should be fine.
Maybe if I turn you up... No. Never mind. Go ahead.
Okay, they've gone and got themselves a horse. Yes, that's right. Space Force has a horse, and people are a bit confused about its role. Oh, I can hear myself
I need a
again.
roll. What the fuck?
It might be Discord, to be honest.
Okay.
It was doing this with Optic the other day when we were streaming. We'll just try to power through it. In a tweet on Thursday, the Space Force confirmed they are that protecting our access to space involves many unique aspects, including looking after military horses. Now, I got a question. I have a question for you, Lolly.
What's your question?
Who the fuck is trying to take away the U.S.'s access to space? And why does it need protecting? Who's? That's my question to you. Who's doing this? Who's trying to stop the U.S. from going into space so that a space force is necessary? Is it the Russians again?
China.
It's
China.
Are they trying to stop you? How?
Probably.
Are they
I don't know.
Building some sort of
The
giant
point
moon
was
net?
to get. The point, I think, was to. It's not that anybody's coming for us.
Mm-hmm.
I think the point is that space is
The final frontier?
yeah, and we need to be supreme there.
But you're not. We'll just move on swiftly from that point. I don't want to alienate 80% of my audience.
So we could drop boulders from the sky
Apparently.
onto other, nations.
Right. Okay, so military horses. I guess this is a space horse. You have heard of
Oh, he's beautiful.
Yeah. But what about an M? What's an M?
So handsome.
What's an
Moon
MW?
run,
Anyway.
Moonwalk dog. Moonwalk horse.
Oh,
moon-
maybe. I don't know. Protecting our access to space. Again, who's trying to stop you? Involves many unique aspects, including welcoming 30th Space Wing's newest military working horse to their conservation military. Conservation military working
That's
horse
what
program.
MW is military working dog.
Okay, you're supposed to read the emoji. Shouldn't the fucking United States Space Force maybe use words?
They don't have enough characters.
Oh, but emojis take up 2 characters, I think. I'm not sure. So what does this video say? I don't know. I think if you're the military, you should probably chill with the fucking
I have
emojis.
open ear headphones.
This is military working horse Ghost, the newest member of the Vandenberg conservation team.
Oh,
Ghost is a 5-year-old
Oh.
Bureau of Land Management Mustang.
Where's the horse's bulletproof vest?
We use the military working horses to patrol the coastline of Vandenberg Air Force Base, as well as perimeter
Oh.
sweeps of areas of Vandenberg that
they're just patrolling the coast.
But
aren't accessible to our vehicles or
that's
ATVs,
disappointing.
making them a huge part of our mission as conservation law enforcement officers.
Oh.
With the acquisition of Ghost,
Oh, he's so
our vision is to have a
handsome.
military working horse program that consists entirely of BLM Mustangs. We've gotten
Dude,
this
That's
idea
so
from
awesome.
Did they not have somebody with
That's so cool that what they're doing with the Mustang. I love those Mustangs. I've always wanted one.
That's nice and all, but I'm far more concerned. Did they not have anybody on the base with a fucking drop of charisma? 34 seconds into this video, I want to kill myself. This guy is so
They're
boring.
soldiers.
Huh?
They're soldiers.
So?
What do you expect?
Hawkeye Pierce was a soldier. He was hilarious.
You want him to crack jokes about?
Yes. I want him to be drunk and cracking jokes about how terrible the military is. I would have enjoyed that.
Okay.
This guy has no
other
charisma.
agencies
Listen.
such as the NYPD.
It's
and
too
Border
loud.
Patrol. We currently have Ghost in a training
They do
program
shit
where
with
he's being
Border
ridden 3
Patrol,
times
yeah.
a week by a personal trainer. We're trying to get him up to.
God,
7
he's even
military
boring
trainer.
himself.
We currently have 7 conservation officers at Vandenberg, and everyone has a role.
I can't listen to this guy anymore. I'm going to keep reading. He's so boring. Can't see why anyone would think Space Force is an unnecessary waste of manpower and money, especially after I've seen your Check Notes horse training program. Oh, some people are roasting it. I too brush my animals wearing my body armor. Who doesn't? Why on earth do you need a Space Force horse? Because it's fun to say. Well, the answer is that Space Force has sort of been landed with a conservation program that used to be run by the Air Force. I guess you have to keep them busy while we wait for aliens to fight. Oh, so they just... The video explains that the working horses... The video was a fucking nightmare. Don't include it in your article. It made me want to click off it. The video explains that the working horses are a part of a conservation program, but are also used to access and patrol parts of the perimeter of the 30th Space Wing Vandenberg Air Force Base that aren't easily accessible by foot or vehicle.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, that's a disappointing article. Maybe I should read these before I actually read them on air. I thought they were going to shoot horses up into the sky. That would have been cool.
That would have been cool.
One less fucking glue stick on the earth.
Well, the Mustangs, it's good that they're doing that because the Mustang, so the Mustangs have troubles. They have to do roundups out west all the time.
Wait. I forgot. Lucky didn't send me the videos before, but he did send me this video of a man who broke into a bank to cook a Hot Pocket. And then the news... Why isn't the video working? Oh, what are you doing? OBS, what the fuck? Oh, that's Chad Gable. Whoops. Why? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Why can't I... Oh, that's a pain in the dick.
Sorry.
Hold on. I'm gonna try to do some... on the fly. Oh, that worked. No. Holy shit, it worked. I fixed it.
Oh my god. That never happens.
Yeah, usually. You want to know how I fixed it?
How did you fix it?
Did you fix it? I right-clicked and then clicked delete. And then the fucking thing was like, no, I'll work. And it came back, so I canceled it. It worked. Did it work on the stream? Hell yeah! No technical issues. Don't just ignore me.
That is obscene.
That is so stupid.
There's no way that should have worked.
That is live streaming in a nutshell right there.
Yeah. That should not have worked.
No. So this man broke into a bank to cook a Hot Pocket, and then I guess this looks like a Fox News. Oh no, it's ABC News. Eric, you fucking idiot. The ABC logo's right on the right. And ABC News, whoever this reporter is, was on the scene, ready to catch the hot take from this hardened criminal. So let's see what happened. Let's see maybe he had a good reason to break into the bank to cook a Hot Pocket. Maybe he had a good reason. Let's find out.
You did that for a Hot Pocket?
Yes. All that for a Hot Pocket.
You broke into a bank for a Hot Pocket.
Hot Pocket. For a Hot Pocket.
He said
it?
Did you see it?
Hell yeah, it's worth it. Yeah, it's worth it. A Hot Pocket? Hell yeah.
Listen, Miles.
Hot Pocket? Hell yeah. I love this guy.
Yeah.
I want to watch that again.
A Hot Pocket? Hell yeah.
That's what Lucky sent me yesterday. Hot Pocket? Yeah, at the beginning, in the first line of questioning from this reporter, at the end of the first line before it cuts, he goes, Hot Pocket. Watch.
You did that for a Hot Pocket?
Yes. All that for a Hot Pocket.
You broke into a bank for a Hot Pocket.
Hot Pocket. For a Hot Pocket.
I thought he said
Hot
it.
Pocket.
Hot Pocket.
Oh, I'm so glad I looked at my bookmarks and saw this because I would have been pissed.
Oh, it's a good find.
I would have been fucking pissed if I missed that one. He sang it.
This is a beautiful find.
Yeah, so shout out to Lucky for sending me that last night.
I mean, I think you have to sing it.
Fuck.
I think that's how it works.
I just like that he's fucking.
The rule.
Here's another interesting. We'll continue with the theme of being with police. You know, and police being involved in stories.
Hopos.
We have a man wielding sword fatally shot by Detroit officers, which I guess he played too many RPGs. And he thought that, you know, how in RPGs sometimes a guy with a sword will fight against a guy with a gun, and
sometimes win.
Well, there's no discernible advantage for the gun-wielding person.
The person with a gun.
Yeah, I think he's played too many.
Shockingly.
He's played too many JRPGs, and he tried to try one out in real life. Didn't fucking work out for him. But let's see what the article has to say. Detroit police have shot to death a man they say was wielding a sword in the middle of a street.
Jesus.
and who threw a dagger at an officer. Authorities said that they literally.
Why do people do this?
They tussled.
You always die.
They tussled with a ninja. Police Chief James Craig said after the man was shot late Thursday, he continued to approach officers while swinging the sword. He was able to climb into a police vehicle before he was captured. The unidentified man in his 20s was taken to an area hospital where he was pronounced dead. Based on a description of the man's behavior, which included wildly swinging a 32-inch sword, Craig suspected the man may have been experiencing a mental breakdown. Gee, you think? Or drugs, yeah, so it's one of the two. The man charged police officers arriving at the scene, swung the sword and continued to approach officers after they asked him to drop the weapon. Craig said, Craig said.
I will never understand why people do this.
It doesn't, Amy Schumer, Amy Schumer won't apologize for her new figure. Yeah, I saw that. You mean?
What figure?
I don't know.
Isn't she just rotund? Isn't that her thing?
Jello mold?
Yeah, Jello.
He said an officer deployed his taser in an effort to stop the man, which was ineffective because of protective covering over his torso. Well, yeah, he's a samurai. The man threw an 8-inch dagger, striking an officer below an eye during the confrontation. Craig said, "Good aim, brother." After the man...
And they tried to tase him first.
Yeah.
See, these
Drugs.
are good, like, what...
This is drugs.
This is people always... I'm sure people are bitching about him being shot to death, though.
I hope not. We'll read the comments after.
I'm sure they are.
The incident marks the third... Oh, here we go. The incident marks the third police-related fatality in Detroit since July 10th, and the fourth officer-involved shooting. In 2 of the fatalities, video shows suspects pointing pistols at officers. Yeah, so, okay. So if you pull out a gun, the person that you're pulling it out on has to assume you're pulling it out to pull the trigger.
Right, you're gonna get fucking shot.
Yeah, no sympathy.
Every time.
Not if he's white.
I don't know why people don't know that.
Drax does make it. If he's white, there's...
If he's white, what about it?
White people are mentally challenged or mentally... What is the narrative that the news always goes with? If a white person shoots up a mall, they're mentally disturbed. If a black person does it, they're violent thugs. Is that it? I don't pay attention to the virtue signaling, so I kinda...
No, that's the claim, I think.
I don't know how...
I don't think that's the truth of the matter, though.
I don't know how to speak politicized.
I think it's more like if a white person now does it, then the left insists on calling them domestic terrorists, but if a black person does it, it's police brutality.
Right. Okay. Good morning, Fire. Good morning, Tobes. Tobes! I forgot my roommate wasn't here. Craig said the shootings are a result of suspects becoming more brazen recently. He said he's hearing more reports about aggressive behavior towards officers.
Yeah, because it's encouraged.
I don't disagree with that, yeah. Towards officers...
Now you're allowed to get away with it.
Yeah, towards officers at any time since he became chief in 2013. I gotta be perfectly honest, though, with you. They're cops. So I don't have any sympathy for them. They've always treated me. They've always treated me like shit. So I'm not gonna fucking cry when one of them gets treated like shit at all. It's just personal.
Well,
it's personal experience.
The ones that are getting shot aren't the ones who treated you like shit, are they?
No, but they're part of the same gang, and they would defend the same people who fucked.
You don't know. You can't know that.
Sometimes
you can't know that.
No, fair enough.
They're Canadian cops too. That's way different.
Is that why I can't leave my house without getting pulled over when I'm walking?
Canadian cops.
Mm-hmm. They're racist against white people.
Yeah.
Your cops are racist against black people.
No, they're not racist at all.
We'll put a pin in this one. We'll revisit it some other time. Because I hate fucking cops, and I don't think people should... Obviously, look, I don't like cops at all. I don't like dealing with cops. If I can avoid calling the pieces of shit, I will. But, that being said, I don't think it's okay for people to just randomly attack a police officer because they're wearing a uniform. It's not what I'm saying. I don't support that kind of behavior. It's wrong. Just like them pulling me up pulling me over all the time when I'm not doing anything, and then when I ask them why, it's always, oh, you match a description. Well, motherfucker, if somebody that looks like me is is out there committing crimes for 2 years now, maybe you should get better at your fucking job. I told the cop the last time they pulled me over, that's what I told them. I said, I've been here for 2 fucking years. You've pulled me over more times than I can fucking remember. How about you start doing your fucking job a little bit better? And they didn't like that.
No.
No, they didn't like that at all. Well, fuck off. I'm not doing anything. I'm going to buy a pack of smokes. I have a hood on. It's fucking December. It's cold. I hate fuck the cops. I hate them. Oh, that was the end of the... Hey, look, whatever.
Canadian cops.
I hate all cops.
Canadian cops.
No, I hate American cops too.
When have the American cops fucked with you?
When I went skateboarding in fucking that place.
Love Park?
Vancouver. Oh, and yes, Love Park too. Not Vancouver. Sorry, not Vancouver. No, not Vancouver. Not Vancouver. I don't know why I said Vancouver. Vermont. Vermont. When I think place with a V, I think Vancouver.
I don't know what happens.
Well, they were
I don't know what happens in Vermont.
They make shitty maple syrup. Take that, Vermont. I hope somebody from Vermont is listening. Your maple syrup
Does
sucks.
anyone live there? Sticks.
Bernie Sanders lives there, I think, or
Bernie
is
Sanders
from there.
Sticks.
Of course, he's almost dead, so who gives a shit?
He only lives in D.C. No, he has 3 houses. I don't think they're all in Vermont.
I don't want to talk about cops anymore. They piss me off. I don't want to talk about cops or old politicians.
We're not doing it.
I'm grumpy. I need a fun article. Let's find something fun.
Okay.
Oh, that's not fun. Oh, here we go. Again, from the IFL Science website. So you know it's true. This is much better. This I appreciate. The only thing that could make this better if it was a giant Supersonico, but can't win them all, boys. A 60-foot robot just took its first steps.
Ooh.
A 60-foot robot. That is
like
huge.
Like a baby.
That's massive.
Like a baby learning to walk.
Oh, God. Thank God there's a video. No, you're not watching Pacific Rim or an insane anime. This is actually an 18-meter, 60-foot robot taking its first steps, at least sort of.
Is this Asian of some sort?
Lol.
Is this... I'm sorry. That's what they have robots. They do robot shit. I don't fucking know.
Bernie Sanders has more houses than Fire Emblem. That's funny. No, don't kill the robot. Hopefully the robot will kill all of us.
It is Japanese.
Jack Dunhill. Man, is everybody on this staff just a little tiny nerd? Look at this guy. He's like 12.
Well, that's why we listen to them, because it's science.
Right. Science!
They make sense.
Designed... Sorry, go ahead.
It makes sense that they're all nerds.
That's true. Actually, yeah. I think in the one place it would be acceptable would be IFL Science! ! Designed after the...
Wait, I didn't notice that.
Yeah, there is. That's why I said IFL Science! before.
I thought you were just being weird.
No, there's an exclamation point. I'm reading with emotion. Designed after the popular Gundam robot from multiple TV series and manga, this is by far the largest robot ever created, and it looks just as awesome as we imagined. The massive robot, currently in construction in Gundam Factory, Yokohama, Japan. So there's your answer to that.
Yep.
This was in Red Deer, Alberta. Japan is seeing lifting and lowering its legs in preparation for its debut in October 2020. Ooh, we're coming up soon.
Thank God the Japanese are on our side.
I love the Japs. I mean, Japanese. Although that may be postponed due to the ongoing pandemic. No, let's use the robot to fucking... Is that... Okay, there's more article and then we'll read the... Man, she's really hot. Look at these... Look at that beautiful tattoo. God. She'd be really... I think she'd be actually super pretty if she didn't have her face tattooed to shit.
Yeah, she would be.
This fucking war paint, like she murdered someone and smeared the blood over her eye, too, is really attractive.
Yeah.
You ever see a girl get into a fight with a fucking lead pencil? There you go.
I'm still trying to get... So, since I don't have to go anywhere,
Yeah.
When I get my hair done, I have her do weird things with it.
Uh-huh.
So, next time I'm gonna have her do Viking hair.
Oh.
So it's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be scary. Look at this bottom picture here. I just noticed it. I'm scared to scroll down. That position looks very suggestive.
Do you remember the time we started getting all those funny Wish ads for like sexual things?
No, it looked like it wasn't sexual things. It
wasn't.
No, it looked like something that was really sexual, and then when we clicked on it, it's like a loaf of bread or some shit. I was like, why am I getting porn? And then I'm like, fuck it, I'll just click on it. And then I clicked on it, and I was like, oh, it's fucking bread. Yeah, I remember that. We were fucking dying. I was so embarrassed. I'm like, I didn't click on anything. Why are they suggesting sex toys? And then I clicked on it. I was like, oh, it's bread. Okay, thank God.
Oh, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I'm so excited.
Yeah, that shit looks fucking dope.
I am so freaking excited.
Yeah, that looks really good. That looks really good. People in cranes are seen whizzing about the robot, tweaking moving parts as they carry out mechanical testing. This appears to be a preliminary test with no weight put on the legs. Is it whilst or whilst? Whilst it may not.
Whilst.
Is it whilst? Whilst, yeah. But is it?
Yeah.
Just use English. Just use fucking
It
dumb.
is English.
No, but not like English, like dumb North American English.
That's so bastardized English.
You know what? And yet, it may not be ready to fight supervillain. Oh, damn it! That doesn't work because he ends the sentence with just yet. Damn it! It looks well on its way to full independent walking. Gundam Factory Yokohama has been working on the robot since January. That's really not that long. No. With the aim of providing the spectacle of a 60-foot, 25-ton walking robot. Popular Mechanic reports the robot will feature articulated fingers, 24 degrees of freedom, and the ability to support its huge weight, adding to Japan's impressive robotics record. The robot resides just outside of Tokyo in the port of Yokohama, where it will stay for a year. It is already a technical marvel, and we're incredibly excited to see it in full operation. Holy fuck, could you imagine you're going to work? Oh, there's the giant robot again. All right, let's see.
We have to see what it... Yeah, I want to see it.
Okay, cameraman.
Yeah.
It's just standing there.
Those are pictures. Video.
Yeah, but not now. There's a video. Holy fuck. Dude, just seeing it is impressive as fuck. Yeah. Oh, wow.
Oh, I hate it. Oh my god, I hate it. I hate it so much.
Why?
Nope. It's terrifying.
You've had nightmares, haven't you? Lolly.
No, but I will now.
Lolly, I want to make you my queen.
Fuck that.
Lolly.
It could.
Oh, look, it's gonna pee!
Mouth.
It's gonna pee!
No.
Whoa, look at its legs, dude. That is awesome.
No.
Oh, that's awesome!
No!
Oh, that is fucking cool.
I hate it.
Dude, can you imagine when they perfect this shit and we have soccer with giant robots? Look at that.
No.
It looks like me at the doctor when they're testing my reflexes.
Oh, I hate it.
You know that little hammer? I hated that shit. Why do you hate it so much? This is amazing technology. Is it strictly because it could crush your house? Because I mean, it could.
Yes.
Dude,
yes. I don't like the development of things that can kill me.
That's fair. But you're pro-gun.
I am pro-gun.
Guns
already exist.
Oh, you mean new ways to kill each other?
Right.
Okay,
I am well accustomed to the existence of guns.
Okay, well, this goes on for 4 minutes. And
I've
just moving
accounted for that in my life.
I personally think it's awesome.
I've not accounted for 60-foot robots.
And I would just like to say, if our robot overlords are listening, I do not share my co-host, the lovely and talented Lolly's opinion on you. I welcome you with open arms. So.
Sycophant.
Yeah, I'm a robot. I'm a bootlicker for a robot. Oh, so this is timely. All right. Now, I think it's safe to say that the mask issue in the United States is a contentious one.
Oh my god, it's ridiculous.
I think it's a little bit contentious. Yeah, I won't go.
Pretty funny.
I don't think anybody will get too mad at me to say that there's a divide. Right? There's a very clear divide in the sides, right?
There is.
No, I want a Gundam for home protection shall not be infringed. Oh, God.
Fuck. You don't have a right to bear robots.
Not yet.
Get out of here.
Not yet. Well, I mean, when that was written, they were referring to muskets, and now you have, much more. Well, now you have much more advanced weaponry. I don't see why adding giant walking robots to the list. Yeah, but if there's no nuke attached to the robot, then it's fine. It's like a giant remote control car. Check general.
I don't think we're allowed to have tanks either.
No, probably
that might be
not.
wrong.
I don't.
Some states, I think you can. I mean, you can't have them with like missiles and stuff.
Yeah, I'm about to get in the tank, go to the store, get some milk. You need anything?
I mean, you're definitely not allowed to have them on the road.
So what's the point of having one? Can't drive it, can't use it. Off-roading.
Yeah, take it out into the
Hear of an
desert.
ATV, sweetheart? Jesus Christ, a dirt bike maybe? No, I need a tank. I love you, but play fucking GTA for Christ's sake. You'll get it. Oh God! What about the right to bear Gundams? You got me. I forgot about that little known piece of legislature. You got me. Although that video that we just watched was the first step to Metal Gear. So, I guess we're all fucked. But let's forget about the robots for a second, all right? You all got worked up with the robots. We got to talk about the masks.
They are really worked up.
Because if there's one thing I've learned by watching, select news reports and reading stuff on Twitter or other websites, is that when you want to have a calm discussion with somebody, bringing up the mask issue is the best way to do it. Things always remain calm and respectful. There's no ad hominem attacks. No. Nobody's dropping, racist or homophobic language. There's none of that.
Everyone's opinion is respected.
Oh, of course. Utmost respect. People wouldn't dream of disrespecting each other. Well, that is unless you are at a New Jersey Staples. Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh!
Are you okay?
No, I got a donation. Oh, fuck, it's a nice one, too. Hold on. For 1717, uneven donation. Gotcha, bitch. But it's 1717. That's... Oh, I get what you mean. Well, thank you nonetheless. I will spend every last penny on something homophobic from Tobes. I'm gonna buy a piece of homophobic literature with it. Just kidding. I love you, Tobes. Thank you for the donation. That's very kind and generous of you. Appreciate it. But right now, I want to get back to, it's been a fun show. We've had some fun. All right, we saw giant robots. We saw people stealing or breaking into places for Hot Pockets. But now I think we need to bring. Someone should songify him. I want to bring things down on something that everybody can universally agree about. So we're going to talk about masks, all right? Because everybody agrees masks are the best, except if you're in New Jersey, in which case you break a leg.
Wow.
Customer breaks leg during mask dispute at New Jersey Staples. Now,
New Jersey is like Florida Junior. I'm just pointing that out.
I don't know, but I mean, like, I'll agree, but we got to come from like junior.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like Florida. Oh, yeah. Florida's still the king of the mountain, and New Jersey's starting to they just got a pickaxe.
Yeah.
So they're making their way up, but a couple more years and they might be closer than you think, especially if they start breaking each other's limbs inside of fucking stationery stores. Okay. A 54. Again, already entirely believable. There was probably no confrontation. He was just yelling at himself. A 54-year-old New Jersey woman, had her left, tibia fractured on Wednesday after a fellow Staples customer. Imagine that's your title on TV, like Burt McCormick. Staples customer.
Hello, Staples customer.
Yeah. Threw her to the ground because she had been asked to wear her mask correctly. The incident is just the latest in an ever-growing list of ridiculous, sometimes violent shit complex using the vulgar language that has resulted from people taking our current face-covering culture war to a truly extreme level. In case it's not clear from the sentence above, the woman who was thrown, to the ground and asked the person, asked the person who tossed her to cover her face. It happened around 3:19 p.m. on Wednesday at a Hackensack. That explains a lot. Staples. And there is surveillance footage. God bless Big Brother. All right, let's take a look at Grandma getting fucking press slammed. Oh, she's just an old lady.
Yeah.
That is fucking insane. Like right off the bat, the aggressiveness.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh god, that is
cruel.
She's not even wearing her mask right. It's below her fucking nose. You stupid cunt.
I think the woman told her to wear her
mask. Oh, and that's okay. Oh, she's recovering from a recent liver transplant.
Jesus. Oh.
Why is this woman on the ground? Why are you not doing something?
Nobody's doing anything. Oh, 'cause she's still there?
Why is nobody helping her?
It's intense.
It is really intense, but it's the news, so they have to fucking...
This is just what they do.
The victim has been... I thought... See, I read that wrong, right? I thought the old lady told the person to wear... I thought the person walking up to the old lady told her to wear her mask correctly and wasn't wearing her mask right. But apparently it was the other way around. That makes a lot more sense. If I would have actually thought about that and paid attention to what I read, I probably would have got it first try. But I am who I am. The victim has been identified as Margot Kagan. She told police that she was using one of the store's fax machines. What the fuck? Email woman. When a woman whose mask was pulled below her mouth came up to the machine next to her, according to NBC News. Kagan, who was using a cane on account of having a recent liver transplant, said
which is why she's worried about people wearing masks.
Yeah, which is completely justifiable. Said she asked the woman to put on her mask. The woman on one side of the plastic dividers had a mask, but below her mouth, fucking idiot. I said you should.
I've seen that.
Yeah,
when I went.
I saw mother-daughter combo.
I was at Dave and Buster's the other day. And, like, everybody there was wearing it like that. It was really bad.
People are fucking stupid. You should really put a mask on. She proceeded to curse me out, Kagan said to News 12. As I said to her, you're endangering everyone, and I went back to faxing. Things quickly escalated further. The suspect became angry and yelled at the victim, who picked up her walking cane and pointed it directly at the suspect, coming within inches of the suspect's chest, said Captain Darren DeWitt, a local detective. The woman yelled at Kagan and threw her down, then she left the store. Kagan was taken to a local hospital and diagnosed with a fractured left tibia. She will have a steel plate surgically put into her knee. Jesus. It's a hell of a fucking fax. I hope it was worth it.
Old people fall over.
Well, yeah, because they're so brittle. The bejeweled mask on the right. Yeah. I just saw that too. Fuck.
Pretty good.
Perfect for this article. It's absolutely.
They know what you're looking for.
That means she's immunosuppressed. Yeah, yes, you're absolutely right, Tobes. She has every right to be concerned about people wearing masks around her. I gotta say, even if you're anti-mask, like, she literally has a fucking First of all, she's at an age where she's compromised right off the bat just by existing. Now, add the fact that you just got a fucking liver transplant, which I don't know if people are aware, is not just like in and out fucking surgery. It's major surgery where they take out an organ and put another one in.
Yeah, which renders you immunocompromised.
Exactly.
Yep.
So it's
a valid concern. I would argue that if one has such concerns, then perhaps they should find somebody else to do their faxing.
True. But I'll offer a counterpoint to that statement. Not everybody has enough, like, people, like, she's an elderly woman. I'm 36. If my roommate dies, I literally have nobody in my life around me. Like, present every day. So
I have actually thought about this in the context of like old people driving, right?
Oh, yes.
Because you can make the same argument
you could
there.
absolutely.
That's like what else are they supposed to do? But then you also realize that they're like a danger to everyone when they're on the road. So I don't know. I've had this conversation.
It's a fine line.
It is a really fine line.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. There's arguments to be made for both sides. Okay. How many? Okay, this I'm not going to read because who gives a shit. I had an article saved here about a dog, but literally the only remarkable thing about the dog is that the dog's name is Augie. I thought that was pretty funny.
That's the only reason. Yeah.
This I've already read. Okay, this is the article with the dogs in the mud that we looked at.
Oh, the pupper.
I know there's one more here that I want to get to, and then we'll head out for the day. But there was one more I want to get. Oh, here it is. We're gonna end it on Florida.
Again,
yeah,
Florida.
Because if Florida didn't exist, we would have no content for this show. It would the first hour where we banter about bullshit that literally that neither of us, not only does the chat not give a shit, neither of us give a shit. That's all the show would be. We love doing this, guys. Trust us. I do want to say, actually, before, because I always end up saying this at the end of the show when people are leaving, but recently, the past 2 weeks, you guys have been super generous with your donations to the show. We've made a decent amount in the past 2 weeks doing this show. So we were going to just do one show a month because you guys were really generous last week, but I think we might have to bring this to every week since they're being so nice. Now, that being said, let's get right into the article. Now, Lolly, it's no secret I'm a big fan of Maury. More specifically, the You Are Not the Father episodes. And I always root for the guy. Maybe that's just me, being a toxic male and supporting the patriarchy. But I'm always hoping that the guy finds out he's not the dad. I always kind of pull for him because the women are always so obnoxious on that show. Oh no, then it's not. They can be, unless they're unless they're the quiet ones who are just really sad. Then they get a pass. I'm not, I don't necessarily go for the guys there because obviously sometimes a lot of the times the guys are just pieces of shit. But every once in a while on Maury, you'll find this really unlikable woman. All right, she's usually either white and wishes she was black or black. Right, that's the two types. And so I'm always kind of pulling. I'm always like, you know what? I hope this bitch is wrong. Because this poor man looks like a decent guy. And the crowd is always fucked, too. The guy could be taking care of 7 different kids. And he's just like, I just want to make sure you're like the town bicycle. And the crowd will be like, you piece of shit, kill yourself. I hope you fucking die. And what gets me more than that is even when it's proven that the girl is a fucking hoe, they still boo the guy for celebrating. I'm sorry, but if I think I got a whore pregnant and I find out that I don't and I'm not linked to her for the next 18 years of my life, I might break out a few mimosas and have myself a nice breakfast. Anyway, all that to say that in this particular case, I can't say I'm going for the guy's side because there's no guy to speak of.
No guy.
Florida woman sues for paternity test on goats.
Goats.
Not kidding. They say, no kidding. The goat's owner seeks the DNA for 5 goats, and they gave the name Bella, Gigi, Rosie, Zelda, and Margot. Because she believes they could be registered with the American Dairy Goat Association and therefore are worth more.
Oh.
Yep. A Florida woman has filed a lawsuit seeking either a paternity test on her goats or a refund, and she's not kidding. How do you even begin to make that request? I understand the justification if they're worth more money, but
yeah, that's I guess you could get that through a court.
Yes, Hex, I have seen the guy who does the backflip. He's literally my favorite one. He literally did gymnastics when he found out he wasn't the father. I don't care if you dislike every man on that show. You got to respect that. That's a man who knows how to celebrate the finer things in life. According to the lawsuit, Hedstrom believes the goats, Bella, Gigi, Rosie, Zelda, and Margot, could be registered with the American Dairy Association, a group that records goat pedigrees. Registered goats have higher values than unregistered goats. This is a weird article. Daner, who has been selling goats at Baxter Lane Farm for about 10 years, typically provides information to her clients so they can register their animals themselves. Yeah. She said the father goat was registered, but the Tampa Bay Times reports the American Dairy Goat Association rejected Hedstrom's application to register the babies because Daner is not an active member. Providing paternity would require about 40 of the father goat's hair follicles for a DNA test. Thank God it's just the hair. So Hedstrom wrote Daner a letter requesting the DNA in February. Daner offered to refund the money in exchange for the goats. She said Hedstrom called police on her for 3 months straight and has trespassed on her farm. A Hillsborough County Sheriff's deputy visited the property at least 3 times in the spring. Daner said she didn't hear anything else from Hedstrom until the lawsuit was filed. So there you go. So in Florida, amid a pandemic, racial inequality, and all kinds of political strife, one woman is more concerned about the DNA of her goats. So, hey, I mean, I guess there's some inspiration, at least she's, no, I got nothing. I think she's just a lunatic, but
yeah.
Part of me, understands, because if your goats are worth more, then that's your business, then I get it. Yeah, you want to make as much money as you can.
Sure.
But, I don't know.
It's tough. It's a tough one to get behind, I think.
There's an entire black market in the Middle East, so I get it. Also, don't make the obvious joke. Damn it. Well, you can't make the joke if somebody's made...
The last time I was in the Middle East, they offered camels for me, not goats.
For you?
Yes.
Fuck that! The camel only has 1 hump, you have 2! Obvious disadvantage!
No, there are multiple camels involved.
Oh,
whole herds of them.
Wow, how did that make you feel?
I could be a wife.
How did that make you feel?
Yeah, an Egyptian wife.
Multiple camels. Ooh la la, lolly.
Multiple camels.
Looks like I should have been flirting with you for years. Oh my, multiple camels. Boys, I had a shot at one. I have camels. I could have got her. Damn. Oh, well, I guess we live and learn. I'll try to pick up I'll try to pick up the pieces of my ruined life. Yeah, I remember you telling they asked your mother to buy you, right? Is that how it worked?
Yes. Yes.
Could you imagine if someone in America made that made that offer to somebody?
Yeah.
Like in the US, they would get canceled.
Yes.
Oh shit, he was literally wooing you. Yeah. Lolly, they loved her. I was terrified. You remember, I was terrified of you going there, right?
You were.
And
you were.
And she's like, it'll be fine. And then she comes back and she's like, oh no, actually you called me from there.
Yeah.
And
yeah, I called you from the boat.
Yeah. Actually, you FaceTimed me because I remember you showing me around, and it looked like you were in it literally looked like you had been captured. Like the scenery looked like it was out of Taken. I was like, "Are you okay?" Lolly's like, "I have a very specific set of skills." Ghost Shark asks how. Yeah, she's a white woman. Yeah, I know that. I've seen her before.
With blue eyes.
They love you.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you know how much they could get for you on the black market? Like, you're an attractive girl. They could have fucking made a killing out of turning you into a... Well, let's not go that dark. Maybe they just wanted... Maybe there was a prince who thought you were very striking, very fetching, fan of the show, so they knew you had a wonderful personality.
Oh, yeah. That's what it was.
I think that's more likely. We used to get more views back then, so I think that was the case. And then when you reject, they took the views. Didn't think about me now, did you? Just fucking so selfish. Only thinking about herself.
Sorry, I should have accepted the camel offer.
But Ghost Shark asks, do you remember how many camels they offered for you?
I don't recall.
No.
I don't think we got that far into the negotiations.
Your mom's like, well, how many exactly? And you're like, Mom! She's like, hey, let's hear them out.
It happened a few times. It was pretty funny.
Wow.
I didn't get kidnapped though.
Well, that's good.
No, it was good.
I wouldn't
It was
want.
fun.
Yeah, I was.
I'd go back.
Well, of course you would, but you also want to climb Mount Everest, so you're
I do.
clearly not in
Fucking
your right
do.
mind.
You know, Mount Everest has 5G now.
Really? They're gonna destroy. No, that's not good. The 5G is gonna get into your brain, and they're gonna make you do things that you don't want to, like toxic plasmosis.
Exactly. Well, the Chinese put it in, so that's probably
Oh
right.
God!
Yeah. it's
Then
all-
it
it's all
definitely
about the
doesn't work.
Chinese side.
It's
They
trash.
didn't put it on the other side.
It's dirty trash.
No, it's probably
It's
probably
super efficient.
Like 5G.
5G.
By 5G.
55G. That's what they call it.
5G.
Okay, fine. God, you always have to be right. Ooh, let's end the show on an argument. That's always fun.
It works every time. I mean, don't we usually?
No, usually I just say, Lolly, say goodbye, and then you say goodbye, and I deafen you.
Yeah.
Lolly, say goodbye to the people.
Are we leaving now?
Well, yeah, we've done 2 hours and 10 minutes. We gave them an extra 10 minutes. I think that's more than enough.
But before we do that,
Oh, you're not...
we have to,
Oh, what do we have to do?
no, we have to point out that that there is a stream.
Oh, right. Lucky stream today. I always forget.
Yeah.
I'm not smart.
Lucky stream today, and I will be playing Sea of Thieves with him.
Oh.
Yes.
That's why. Okay. See, I thought she was doing something nice for. She's just promoting herself. Disgusting. I should have deafened you. I should have deafened you without saying goodbye. Say goodbye to the chat now. You've offended me.
Chat.
Using my massive platform to get yourself over. Disgusting. Just kidding. I deafened her. Thank you guys for hanging out with us this morning with myself and Lolly for another exciting episode of the Wake and Bake. Don't hang off of trucks. That's what I'm taking away from today's episode. Again, thank you for the donations to Tobes and I Like to Party. Even though I Like to Party used the money to troll me, that's the best way to possibly troll me. So thank you guys for supporting the show. Check Malcolm's Twitter if you like the music. Straight up at the beginning of the stream, he is coming out with a new album called The Wanderer in the next couple of days/weeks. I've heard it because, big streamers like myself, we get all kinds of exclusive. I've heard the album, not a dud on the album, banger from start to finish. That's it. End of promotion. Anybody else? Go watch Lucky later at the links in the chat. You guys can read. Enjoy that. Get another dose of Lolly. How irritating. Have a nice weekend, and we'll see you next Sunday for another Wake and Bake.
I'm from the Great White North, right? Like up above the States? Yeah. The big landmass that the rest of the world hates? Well, we're like above that. Fucking north, I guess. The big patch of trees where everybody's bored to death. We're just chilling up here, sipping syrup, playing hockey. Before we learn to walk, we can cross-check properly. Just rocking plaid jackets. Chainsaws, we operate them right. Fucking A-right we do, bud. We cut our weight in firewood. Every 20 minutes or so. Smoke break. And if the Leafs make the playoffs, I'll fucking jump in the lake. Fucking buddy comes over to my place the other night and he's like, "You wanna go out for a rip?" And I was like, "Fucking right." Yeah. So we hop in the truck and hit the mud and I was like, "Oh, fuck yeah, bud. Just out for a rip, are you, bud? Just out for a rip. Just out for a rip, are you, bud? Just out for a rip. Just out for a rip, are you, bud? Just out for a rip. Just out for a rip, are you, bud? Just out for a rip. I come from the land of the polite, where shit's covered in ice. And when I'm down in the States, they're like, "You're too fucking nice." Like, yeah, we got manners, but fucking buddies still fight and fucking swear and fucking drink all night. Like this one time, me and fucking buddy are out having a dart, and fucking buddy burns a hole in my coat. And I was like, "Fuck, bud," because the coat was pretty new, right? And he's like, "Fuck you." So I put his head in a snowbank and just started fucking feeding him the right left. Like fucking boom, boom, boom. Got enough yet? And he's like, okay, fuck, chill out, shit. So I pulled him out of the snow and we went out for a rip. Yeah. Just out fur